All right, boys. We're back in it. Back in the West. I don't remember what cowboys sound like, but I think this is pretty darn close. Let's go ahead. My hat's not on my head. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Everything's just scuffed, I promise you this. All right, we're back in it, boys. I lost my cursor. There it is. All right, where are we? We're in the Dust Main Barrel Thoroughway, whatchamacallit. There's a cactus man. Everybody's kind of upset, and I don't remember where I'm going or what I'm supposed to be doing. I guess we can talk to little old Susan then.
Never much for city living, too crowded and noisy.
What do you think we should do next?
It seems like we gotta have that mayor do a job for him if we're ever gonna get that lumber for Smee.
That's right. We gotta go do some other things with the mayor over in Breadwood. I believe it's Breadwood. Let's head over there now. You hear a crackle of the north and southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? Let's fight it anyway. We got the jump on him. Let's hit him with that fan hammer. Sometimes it's just that easy, everybody. Hello, KFK 12309. How are you doing today? We're out here in the Wild West. We're doing some mayoring runs here. These voices are amazing. Thank you kindly. Any sign of that missing mail? Not yet. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces nervously. Certainly, you glance at the issues. Oh, we've already done one of these. Oh, let's do the overdue book. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple mayors ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. All right, I'll go look for her. I am doing, yes. Well, you know, it's a Thursday, so I'll take that because we're 1 day away from Friday, so that means it'll probably be pretty good tomorrow, right? All right, we gotta find that missing mail here at the postway station.
Howdy, Crane. Interested in trading?
You bet. I don't think I need to buy anything, but certainly won't hurt to look. 13 to 17 damage and plus 6 to our moxie, that's a lot of damage. There were Cockax with a hole in it. Ooh, Desert Gang 6-gun, Deputy Pistol. That's my stuff. Oh, I'm using that pistol. That's why it's so good for sale. Maybe if I were red. Alright. We'll head back on our way. Brain hurt. We've discovered Ghostwood. Oh, we'll check out Ghostwood later. I don't want to get too distracted here. Brain hurt? My brain hurt pretty bad before stream today. I understand that, KFK. Maybe you can ask about it. The Dirtwater Post Office. I believe we have to head to the Dirtwater Post Office. Well, I remember doing that last time, and I think we went back to Dirtwater and then left. We do kind of win when we shoot at the cows. Infernal soul fragment. Well, my golly Gertie. All right, let's take a check at this post office here. Gotta scratch my butt on the ground, though. Got some butt burrs. Hey, I need some help tracking down some missing mail.
How do you mean?
A mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of their mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need.
Well, the information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. A delivery going missing's bad news, though. I suppose it means it's all right just this once. Wait here a sec.
Thanks. Oh, wait, it's Friday for me, AM. Doing good. Oh, let's go. Happy Friday to you, friend. After a couple minutes, she comes back with a sheet of notepaper.
Okay, so each map has a code number on it, you see, based on a region and direction of travel.
She explains how to work out the code you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. You got a postal code cheat sheet. All right. Back to Breadwood. Nope. I'll look for some nerve pills. I misclicked. We gotta go to that there post office. Knocking lumps off a cactus. Leave the goblin bay. I tried communicating with them once, and they came at me with a bunch of weird words. We're gonna do us a little trespassing here. Alright. You use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Breadwood. Follow the map. You discovered a new map location. Chuck's house. Alright. Something about this house makes you look suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all. But you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Let's take a look around then. Take a look-see. There's no name on it or nothing. It's unmarked. A cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there, like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. It's locked, but is it locked to keep you out, or to keep something in? Whoa, it's a plot code lock. These things are unpickable. You approach the door hesitantly. Could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. You knock on the door, and a voice inside calls out,
Come on in! It's open! It's always open!
The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusted chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. His eyes gleaming, he's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor.
Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast.
You're what now?
Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp.
A lisp?
Yes, it makes lewd sounds like lewd. And bead and breakfast.
I see.
People tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all.
Chuck is staring at you. You notice that his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Howdy, partner. Howdy, big boss. Or, excuse me.
Yes? How can I help you?
You said you're running a bed and breakfast here?
That's what I slayed, yes?
Has a mailman been here recently?
Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us.
I hope you just mean that he left.
I like to think he'll always be here. In spirit.
Could I have a look at that guest room?
It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out. And I still need to clean up the mess.
Oh. What's on the menu?
Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout.
Get out, Chief. You found the haunted mansion. Quickly before Eddie Murphy tries to be funny. What kind of sausages?
Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe.
Did you say long pork?
That's right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way.
This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend?
Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room.
Your what now?
My blood room. My bedroom.
Oh, right, gotcha. Never mind, man. Little pantry shelf with various jars on it. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. You surreptitiously swap the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to have noticed. There's a kettle on the stove, and it's hot. This is a large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust and possibly dry blood, but possibly both. Chuck is staring at you. Can I talk to him? What's on the menu? Special tea blend. Huh. Oh, that reminds me. I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No, thanks. I'm good. Chuck pours himself a tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me. Time to do a little sneaky sneak. Going through Chuck's drawer seems like maybe not a good idea. There's a key on top of the dresser, though. You got an item, Chuck's key. Time to sneak on out of here. How you doing today, big boss? How's your Thursday treating you, partner? You unlock the door. Doesn't seem nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Interesting. Books left by the previous guest. You got Modern Snake Oiler, Locks and How to Pick 'em, and the Intermediate Next Mix. What a haul. What a haul indeed, friend. You got a blank postcard once again. You got an item, Redwood's missing mail. Neither rain nor sleet nor Super Creeper B&B proprietors. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you.
No, my, thank goodness you found my mail.
This mailbag yours?
Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a short mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird, I guess, but real personable, and his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages, his tea did wonders for my insomnia, too.
It did seem pretty effective.
Anyway, I forgot my mailbag. I wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it.
Sure, no problem. Here you go. The mailman walked away, bag over his shoulder, whistling a cheerful tune. Well, that's sorted, I guess. Guess we'll head back to Redwood. All right, Redwood Mayor. Were you able to find that missing library book? Not yet. Any sign of the missing mail? Yep. Found the missing mailman. He's on the way to deliver it. Excellent. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor's Monthly. Sounds informative. The mayor glances at the list of problems on the board and paces around nervously. Guess we gotta help him out with everything. The logging permit. We're running out of trees around here. Need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is we need a logging permit for the next town. The whole place is up and died before the paperwork was settled. Town died? Oh, well, I guess I'll get to it. Redwood's meager selection of library problem. Overdue book. One of the library's 4 books was checked out and never turned back in. But what do I do with that? Last time the mayor did... Oh, yikes. All right. What am I supposed to... How do I... Where's the book? All right. Just gotta find that book. You think one of these kids has it? Do you have it?
Not much of a bar.
You want anything? Whiskey in a bear mug?
Nah. I'll keep my head clear for a spell.
What do you think we should do next? Yeah, I guess we do gotta do that.
We don't take kindly to strangers, stranger. Don't need your kind around here.
Did you say need or need? Layers of me. Well, anyway. It's a post. Is there like an unchecked mark? A book that hasn't been checked out? Man in the black hat has a huge pile of meat in front of him. The man with the white hat looks broke and sad. What you playing, fellas?
Pharaoh, but I wouldn't say we're playing. I'd say we did play until this cowpoke ran out of money.
How's it work?
It's easy. You bet 50 meat, and then you name as many pharaohs as you can. Every time you name one, I give you 20 meat.
Wait, what? Those are the rules. How did this guy lose all his meat to you?
He's real bad at it.
I'll give it a try. All right, partner.
Start naming pharaohs.
Tutankhamun. King Tut. Well, everybody knows that one. What else you got? Uh-oh. You don't actually know the names of any more pharaohs. Maybe you can get away with just making some up. How about Aunt Papa Poshman? He grumbles and hands you your winnings. Oh, I got one. Give him my car. Give him what car? Care. Give him what car? There we go. Merlin Firkmet. That's all I got. Man in the white hat scowls. Table's closed. Get lost. Whatever you say. Probably dangerous to interrupt this problem. Dishwasher wanted. Whoa. Get your partner. He's my partner. I accidentally run into people like all the time. Alright. Check the bunkhouse. Bet you must have been for the tenants. Place is too drafty to sleep. Whoop. This guy's very focused on his beard growing.
Howdy, stranger. I'm Hopper Bupper.
You're what now? Oh, I mean, hi, Hopper. I'm Crane Birdson.
You seem like the traveling sort. Mind doing a fella a favor?
What's the favor?
This is my only dream in life. Is to see an owl skeleton.
That's quite a dream.
I heard they got one at the petting cemetery, but I ain't got the meat for the ticket.
Going alone?
Nah, I got no prospects of paying it back, but I got a camera, and I figured if you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture of their old skeleton. Bring it back to me.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do that.
Great. Thanks a bundle.
Okay, I'll be back. Ow. Let's pick this lock. We got Holloway's pen. The locker contains the key itself and a few miscellaneous sun drives. H. Holloway, and it's very locked. Well, looks like we got Holloway's pen. I think we got ahead of the buttery biscuit now. Watch where we were. Where's this book? We only have Ghostwood. Your transponder bleeps. Let's approach him. We got the jump on him. He's got 73 HP. We take him out with a bam, 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 bam. Thank you, man. That's one small victory for me. El vibrato scraps and an El vibrato battery. Ooh. Huh. All the buildings in this little town are weirdly hazy and translucent, like ghosts in a literal ghost town. You might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but it's some kind of force preventing that. I guess you could knock on the force. Your fist makes an echoey plap sound on the barroom door, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere.
Howdy there, fella. New in town?
Yeah, I was wondering if...
Sorry, I can't do business with you until you have a visitor identification card. Ain't supposed to even talk to you, really.
Alright, where do I get one?
Try the town hall down at the end of the street.
We gotta go down to the town hall then. Your first distant echoey plap sound on the door of the town hall. A ghostly voice comes out of nowhere.
Ah, a visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card.
I guess so.
I'll be happy to fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil.
You're filling in the form. Can't you just use your own pencil?
I will, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil.
Well, okay, where can I get one?
By the Department of Requisitions. It's just next door.
You mean the general store?
It's a little more specific these days, but yes.
Hello, excuse me, I need a... Sorry, I can't help you unless you have a visitor ID. But I need a pencil for... No visitor ID, no supplies. Hello? The general store won't give me a pencil without a visitor ID.
No, certainly not. They aren't authorized to deal with anyone who doesn't have an ID.
So, how am I supposed to get a number 3 pencil?
I suppose I could issue a temporary visitor permit. You don't need a pencil for that one.
Alright, great.
What's your last name?
Birdson.
First name?
Crane.
Middle name?
Nice.
Great. Where you from, Great Nice Birdson?
I'm staying in Dirtwater at the moment.
Oof. Well, if you say your sight's low enough, you'll never be disappointed. All right. How many bars are in the window of the Adjunct Department of Records?
What?
It's a quiz. Make sure you've actually been paying attention to and care about our little town instead of just breezing through to show you dedication.
6? Hi there, Random. How you doing today, Random?
Correct. Everything seems to be in order. Here's your temporary visitor pass.
Thanks.
It expires in 11 seconds.
Excuse me. How can I help you? How can I help you, Mr. Birdson? I need a number 3 pencil.
No problem. We'll just fill out the requisition form.
All right.
Last name?
Birdson.
Oh, Sorry, looks like your visitor permit has expired. Have a nice day.
My visitor pass expired. Can I have another one?
All right, I'll just need to ask you a few more questions.
Fine.
What's your last name?
Bertson.
First name?
Crane.
Middle name?
Nice.
Great, where you from?
A little farm outside Boring Springs.
What's it like?
Boring, just like it says on the label. All right. How many bars in the window of the adjunct department of rep? What? 8?
Nope, go count and try again.
No. How many bars are in the jail, right? That's what it asks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 if we count the door. If we count the door. All right. Name's Crane. Birdson. Crane. Nice. You're staying in dirt water. All right. How many bars are in the window of the adjunct department of records? And the adjunct department of records. What's the department of records? Is it the jail? Department, or is it the office supply store? How many bars are in the window? It's gotta be the jail, and it's gonna be 6. Fine. Birdson, Crane, Nice, dirt water, wood, 6.
Expires in 11 seconds.
How can I help you? Okay. Birdson. What? Tame, pudding, trouble, dirt water. What? How many bars? 6. How can I help you? Okay. Oh. What? Maybe there's somewhere else you can find a pencil around here. Maybe. Let's check the jail.
Nobody's home. Never heard of you.
All right. That's just rude. Sharpen a pencil. Haven't got any pencils to sharpen. Well, there's got to be a pencil around here somewhere. Not sure if you can lead a ghost horse to this, even if you wanted to. All right, I'm back. We find out what's in the man sausages. Apparently, it's just pork, big boss. Apparently, it's just pork. Who could have imagined? He actually wasn't crazy or a psychopath. If you can believe it. All right, that's a number 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil.
I see. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on that visitor identification permit.
Thank God.
Last name?
Birdson.
First name?
Frank.
Middle name?
Nice.
Brain Mass Birdson. That's not what your temporary visitor permit says. I'm sorry, this can't be considered valid unless the names match.
What? Yeah, I'll redo the visitor ID paperwork, I guess. All right, last name, Birdson. First name, Crane. Middle name, Nice. Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't remember. Oh, from the last time we were here, I don't remember. Oh, God. It was Tame, and then, Puddin'? Tame? Bobcat? I don't remember. I just clicked the first one. Tame Pico, we'll say. Middle name, Danger? Ah, no. Oh, no. This is what you get for forging paperwork, everybody. We're gonna have to... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to watch back the quick recording that I've already made here, aren't I? Alright, I'm pretty sure I said Tame here. Alright, Tame, and then... Bobcat, Slim, Tame. I think it was Pico, right? Tame Pico? Nice. Wait, can I just read it? I can just read it. I'm an idiot. Puddin', Trouble, Tame. Puddin', Trouble, Tame. Alright. Never mind. Alright. Puddin', Trouble. Oh, Boring Springs. How many bars are in the wind? Wait, what?
Nope, I'm afraid you have to be a little more observant than that.
But it was 6 last time.
I didn't ask the same question as last time. Yes, you did.
Oh, are in the windows. In the windows. Damn it. All right. Our name's Tame, and then Puddin', Trouble. And then matches, it says here, we're good to go. We're from Bourne Springs, and there's 10.
Correct. Everything seems to be in order. Allow me to officially welcome you to the Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID.
Would leaving the area and coming back work? Nah, it's all right. I forget that you can just read things in your inventory. Bourne Springs sounds like my college town, where the most exciting thing was the Dairy Queen. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood, or?
Yes, total coincidence.
I'm here on behalf of Mayor Breadwood. He needs a permit. Or do some logging in this area.
No, miss. This is the Department of Requisitions. You need administration. That's next door. Hello, Mr. Tame. How may I be of service?
Jeez, finally. I'm here on behalf of the Mayor of Breadwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area.
I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I just need to review the logging records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. Go to the Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Breadwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong?
Not yet. I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. 2 doors down. All right.
Mr. Tame, was it? What can I do for you?
I'm supposed to pick up a file in the town of Breadwood.
No, you want the Department of Records. It's next door. This is the Adjunct Department of Records.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Tame?
Supposed to pick up a file in the town of Breadwood.
One moment, please. Breadwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood.
Did you say Baglewood? Nope, it's Breadwood. Must be a suburb of Beaverwood, Beastwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Here we are. Breadwood. Which section did you need? Logging records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the Adjunct Department of Records next door. Naturally. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that totally necessary? Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Fine. Department of Records sent me over here to pick up a file.
Great. Which file?
Logging reports for the town of Breadwood.
All right, 1 second. But
What's wrong?
well, these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away?
I'm just taking them next door. They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine.
No. What if there's a freaking gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos.
What do you propose?
Well, fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler.
So you'll staple them together for me?
I'd be glad to,
But
I don't have a stapler.
of course you don't.
Don't worry. All you gotta do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one.
So I'll bring you a stapler and you'll give me the file?
Yep.
Fine. I need to requisition a stapler.
All right. First off, I'll need to fill out a requisition form.
I figured.
Last name?
Tame.
First name?
Puddin'.
Middle name?
Trouble.
Let me just check your visitor identification card. Put in Trouble Tame. Yep, that checks out. Cake or pie?
Excuse me?
Your dessert preference, cake or pie?
Okay.
Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. I'll get you this filed. Here's your stapler.
When do you shoot these ghosts? I hope soon. Bourne Spring. Oh, wait, where?
Mr. Tame, what is it? What can I do for you?
All right, I got a stapler.
Great. There's nothing better than new stapler smell.
Can I have that logging report now?
You bet. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant.
Thanks. Knock, knock.
Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Tame?
I'm back with these papers.
All right, let me just put them in an official document. In a department document transfer folder for you. There you go. Hello, Mr. Tame. How can I be of service?
All right, I got that file for you.
Redwood Logging Records? Fine, let's have a look. Ah, for the love of...
What's wrong?
That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his stapler from him in the first place. Ah, the file is unreadable. You're gonna have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. Mr. Tame, what can I do for you?
Administration wants you to unstaple these papers.
Oh, sorry, I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try next door at the Department of Records. I think they might have an unstapler there.
I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm fully authorized unstaplers. That's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you?
Well, it's just I don't see the stapler remover anywhere. Oh, that's right, the Department of Libations borrowed it to open beer bottles.
Well, Halliday, what can I do for you, Mr. Tame? Do you have the Department of Records stapler remover? Sure do. This thing pops the top of a beer bottle like you wouldn't believe. Sure, as long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it, dudes, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. I need to take it back to records. Here you go. Oh, my. Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Tame?
Oh, Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Tame?
Here's your stapler remover back.
Great, let me just look at those papers for you. Adjunct Records, up to his old tricks again, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the inter-department document transfer folder is for after all. All right, here you go, Mr. Tame. To break the monotony, you should know I just learned my friend has another right oh with amended. I had to spell it wrong and post it. Interesting. Well, thank you. A netherite hoe. What a great use of netherite. It'll never go bad now. For sure not. How can I be of service, Mr. Tame?
All right, I'm back with an unstapled redwood logging file.
All right, let's have a look. Okay, I can't see any problems with this.
I'm frankly amazed.
Let's get started on the paperwork for that logging permit.
I am no longer amazed.
Last name?
Tame,
First name?
Puddin',
Middle name?
Trouble.
Let me just stick that against your visitor identification card here. Put trouble thing. All right, that's just fine. I just need to stamp this here. And sign here. And now you sign it here. And also here. And initial here. And here. And sign here. Good. Now just take this back to the mayor of Brentwood and have him sign on the line and initial over here.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know how to do that.
You discovered Jumble Neck Mine. Continue where I'm going before I get distracted one more time. Also, the stupid word is still banned. Of course, I don't know how to fix feedback, random person. I genuinely don't. It's not banned on our Twitch mod or on our Stream Elements mod. It's very interesting. Maybe constructive criticism isn't what Twitch takes kindly to. Excuse me, Mayor, I have some papers you need to sign for that logging permit.
All right, ghost papers. This weird stuff is weird.
Well, I think I need a ghost pencil place. You can borrow mine. Sign down here and initial over here. After some fumbling with the ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually manages to sign and initial the form. All right, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing.
Good luck.
I genuinely don't remember whose voice is whose other than mine and my partner's, so everybody just gets a new voice every time we look at them. I am a man of the faith, after all. We got some books to read after this, too.
Hello, Mr. Tame. How can I be of service?
All right, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit here.
Great, just sign the last line at the bottom where it says receipt. Is something wrong?
You cover your face with your hands. I'll loan my pencil to the mayor.
Oh, dear.
Excuse me while I go kill everything. Oh, I was just hoping I could buy a pencil there. God. Fight it anyway. Found the hammer. Nate. I'm gonna end it all, boys. Yes, you should have my ghost pencil. I need that.
Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Here you go.
My good God, a hoe or feedback? Probably feedback, I would imagine, given how we use that word. I don't think hoe is bad. All right.
Read your sign at the bottom where it says receipt. All right. That's everything taken care of. Redwood's login permit is hereby approved.
Finally. Wonderful.
Processing will take about 48 hours.
What?
Well, everything has to be filed and the actual permit has to be printed and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days.
God dang gummit. You got Redwood not quite a
2 more days.
Not yet. Not yet. Take your leave. Where do I find the mission library? One of the library's 4 books is checked out, never turned back in. Well, how do I find it? We checked the buttery biscuit in the bunkhouse, and there's nothing else here to check. Is there anything I can do? I don't think so. The plot thickens. It do be thickened, huh? I tried to add it to the permitted terms, but it said failed to add term. Please try again later. Wait, the plot thickens. Wait a minute. Now just hold on a second. We got to figure out what's going on with Twitch and the word feedback. Maybe, is there possibly a Googleable answer to this? Let's find out. Excuse the Wild West music going away. Why is the word feedback banned on Twitch? I know. No, not like how do you get banned on Twitch? Interesting. It's weird that it's called Twitch feedback and support too on the side. Meaning feedback has got to be somewhere in the system. Also, does everything sound okay? Am I too loud, too quiet? Is the game too loud or too quiet? I didn't check in as Sam before I started. Did you check out the book here, sir? All's not well with this way. All right, a Brentwood Mayor. We got an address. Do I have an address? Blank postcard, intermediate. Oh, gives you the vampiric yodel skill. Yeah, let's read it. Read it, I said. You got vampiric yodel. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke, and you don't feel so well. Your body withers and shrinks. You got emaciated? Okay. I guess we're emaciated now. Let's read the lockpicking skill. Oh, you've already learned everything this book has to teach. Alright, learn big spleen. There's a free sample of cologne that says it'll make your spleen bigger. Gives big spleen, a perk that lets you consume more potions in a day. Also, bad medicine reduces a target's Let's do big spleen. Gesundheit. I don't think we have anything else here. Patton Emmerich, who's the cure poison. What the horse doing? He's able to do feedback, and you're able to do feedback because you're a mod. This is very interesting. Do you think I'd be able to do it? Well, obviously I'd be able to do it. I'm the streamer here. Herm, Holloway's pen. This goes on your lapel. +2 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Well, we keep that. Wait, no. Look that up. There we go. Nasty ring, cockaxe with a hole in it. We got chastity pants, goblin trousers, spit-soaked pants, black denim pants, thick chaps and miner's pants, got brown boots, spit-soaked boots. Interesting. Only the full word. Huh, that's weird. That's very weird. I guess we should probably check out what happened to me here when we got that emaciated. -3 muscle. Oh god. No. Let's just bring my muscle back up to snuff, shall we? We got Dickerin Potionology. You can brew up very impressive snake oil. Alright. Myself Vampiric Yodel. Still 10 HP. Shooting Annie. Fan Hammer. Each subsequent attack deals 1 more damage. That's a lot of damage, boys. What about Strong Medicine? Let's level that up. We do a little hornswoggling. Oh yeah. Things are starting to look pretty good right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep it going. We'll go ahead and give it a little look-see over here at the boathouse. I suppose? No. We said we had an address, but I don't know where that address is, or how to get that address, or what it does. She just said we have an address. Talk to the partner.
Nah, I think I heard a Redwood old mine town of the mines here about dried up, though.
That's a shame.
Yeah, well, there's worse ways for a town to die. More sudden ways.
Am I forgetting about anything? Alexandria. Thanks for the reminder. Alexandria Ranch. Alright, where's Alexandria Ranch? What in the Sam hell is that? A ranting flailing man has just burst out of the woods and is running straight for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. The spiders are whatever you're freaking on about. They're on your head.
Inside my head!
No, just on top. Just take the hat off. The man scrabbles frantically at the metal hat, and a bright blue flash momentarily blinds you. And your vision clears. The man is lying still with his eyes rolled all the way up into his head. Poor guy.
What in the hell was that about?
Pick up the strange helmet and stow it carefully in your pack. We got ourselves a crazy electric hand. How goes that God of War Ragnarok there, random? +1 max will make people -5 to everything. Constantly zaps you with electricity while you're wearing it. That's not very good, is it? I have a spear now. Oh, you got Dropnir. Dropnir's a pretty good spear. It's a pretty good spear right there, random. Found an overdue Redwood book. Solid steel vault door. Oh, I already found this area. That's why I couldn't read. I understand. All right. Here's 3 electrified cows. Jump out of the woodwork. All right. You have 4 action points. Let's do a hootenanny. Oh wait, they do a lot of damage. Hold on. Let me just drink some of my potion real quick. All right. 28 to 32 damage. Boy, a snake. Go ahead. Let's shoot it. -31 HP. Shoots for 37 damage. Well, dang-gummit, Sally. Here we go. Oh, God. These wizards. These cursed dang wizards. Let's eat a spleen. We also have a skeleton, though. Some of the skeletal buddy between you, unfortunately. Well, I don't think we're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and just take out some of these cows. I'm real glad I decided to not read how much damage I was gonna do to them, and I just kind of slammed in the button. All right, Mayor. Were you able to find that mission library book? Or, well, half of it.
Well, that's a real bagel biter.
No, well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. Offer to help with these problems. Look at the problems board. We keep Municipal Soup Kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. But we run out of soup, and we need someone to fetch some more from Soup Stock Load. He gives you a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup. You discovered a new map, Soup Stock Load. Guess we're heading off to the Soup Stock Load then, huh? You discovered Fort Memorial. We should continue where we're headed. I'm gonna get distracted. We keep exploring everything that comes up. We found 71 meat. Oh, hello. Smelling salts, a thermos of spiked coffee, and a can of kerosene. Got a hammer and a monkey wrench. You got a bowl of soup. Got a bowl of soup.
Son of a bitch!
Welcome in, Moonlight. How you doing, Moonlight? Whoever's camping here left in a hurry. We got a cult of smash. There's a diary underneath the crude pillows. Ain't sure one.
This mine's the worst. Sucks so bad down here. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it, I swear. I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque or whatever.
Howdy, partner. Howdy there, partner.
We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out dang soup table's higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time bailing the stuff out and only 10% digging. I've got news in my boots. I hate this so much. Now the damn elevator's busted. It was always making a rattling noise and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself stopped and we can't move it at all. Why do we even set up camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137, 59, and 23-pound compressor sprays for repairs. Started them off. Boss says we're giving up here and headed into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all this work, but hot damn, it'll be good to get away from this soup. And I've never eaten soup again in my life. Get the springs installed, have a lock with the strongest behind the shortest bolt, and so on. But there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anyway anymore. I really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary.
Last entry. You see 3 different sized bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds of pressure required. The sort of gauge is currently labeled as 0. Turn bolt number 7. Turn bolt number 5. Turn bolt number 3. Turn bolt number 3. How much more do I need? 3,200 pounds. Turn bolt number 5. Turn bolt number 7. 300, 3,200. Oh my God. Time to bowl on complete revolution. The gauge now says 3423 and the elevator still isn't working. Just from the creaking noises, you'd guess that there is too much pressure at this point. Loosen the bolts. Loosen the bolts until they are completely loose. Time to try again. Oh my God. What did his book say? Some kind of hint menu. Replacement 137, 59, and 23. I don't understand. Intense cowboy music. God damn right, it's intense cowboy music. I don't think I can turn it down much. So question, playing Elden Ring and I just murked the caravan. Is there a way to get into the carriage or did I just waste my time? There's normally a chest in the back of one of them caravan things that are like they're dragging around behind him, but other than that, there's nothing. Yeah, there's a chest on the back. It generally has pretty trash near loot, nothing worthwhile. You can get torches in some of them are magic torches to keep beasts away. There's also, sometimes you'll find like weapons in them, but never any weapons I would consider using. And the whole day's going on found a place at 137, 52 pounds per free for song tomorrow. Oh, it says we're headed to it. Interesting. Alright. I thought that would be a nice easy way to do this, but I guess we can attempt to fix it. 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 3, 3, 3. Dang. 5, 7, 7, 5, 3. Well, I guess it would make sense if I just figured out. I'll just turn the music way down because the music's pretty. It's just always loud and very inconsistent. Oh yeah, you don't need options to jump. You can just jump whenever. It's very, very goofy. All right, 1323 to 1734 means that adds 212. 212. All right, do we need to write this down? My memory's kind of not working. That increases it by 212 points. Number 5. Number 5. We'll go from. Oh my God. Let's crank it up the whole way. I'm not doing this. Loosen all the bolts. Turn bolt number 5. 295. All right. 295. 295 to 456. Oh my God. God, I hate doing math. 456 minus 295. It's like what, 100 and 60? 159, right? 159? Number 3 adds the most, though, doesn't it? Yeah, number 3 adds like 400. I actually can't do math. It says 411. So we have 411, 295. I got a great axe, which will be Pog if I have the stats to use it. Of course you do. I don't use great axes. I found that trying to use big weapons in Elden Ring is annoyingly slow, and I don't really care for it. And the last one adds 161. Which means we should just turn the middle one the whole way, right? Well, that had 456 this time. Oh my God, it's different every time. So it's not that I couldn't do math the first time, it's that I genuinely could. All right, so that adds to a 6. Oh God damn it! All right, that's unlucky. That is unlucky, boys. Wait, it doesn't add the same amount every time. What the heck? Well, just turn this bolt, and then turn that bolt, turn this bolt, turn that bolt, turn this bolt. Darn. Turn all again. Does it say that? Nope, now it's 295. Alright. I'm feeling good about this one, boys. Seems like maybe there isn't enough. Oh, bolt number 5 is fully tightened. Oh no, that one adds a 1. What does this one add? It adds 1 too. Oh no. Oh no. Turn bolt number 7 again? Man. 411. Oh, 411? We have that. So that means this one's 295. Yeah. And that means the bottom one's going to be 161, which means we should add in that, and then we should turn this one. 3120. Damn. Alright, 295. Why is there a Sons of Anarchy reference? Oh, it might be Days Gone. That makes it's a Days Gone reference. A lot of the poems are about other Sony exclusive games. I'm rocking the Morning Star right now, but I'm also very early game. Interesting. Already using a bleed weapon, I see. So that adds a 1, because that's 212. Wait, that should be 212. Interesting. Dang gummit. I hate that this has to be just perfect, you know? It does feel a little... It feels very random. I don't like that. Do I just need to find the camp? Alrighty here. 411, which means this one's 2. Alright, so 411 is. Oh my god. I don't want to do so much math to figure this out, but I feel like I'm going to. Alright, so we have x plus y plus z equals 3,200. So we have 3 variables, so we need to figure out a way to make them all converge. So if we have 295, right, so it would be x times 411 plus y times 295 plus 161 times z equals 3,200. So what if we assumed all of the variables were the same, and when we had to turn them all the same amount? Would that, or if we divide everything by 3,200, we would get a fraction, then we would have to turn it by what's the bottom of the fraction? For Horizon has several references to God of War, and the first of the poems is a reference to Horizon. I never read any of the poems. I just found them. Oh, God. I'm out of touch with my math. Well, if we assume that they're all the same, right? That if we have to turn everything the same amount, then it gives us like 867, and then we take 3,200 divided by 867, which doesn't work. Okay, so we're gonna just crank this hard then. So if we do 411 plus 295 times 5 plus 161 times 4. Okay. Plus. This is good so far. It gives us 2530. Okay. So 2530 is 670. So if we do minus 295 minus 295, that gives us 80. So we're off on that. Okay. Trial and error this in the most brute force way possible. It's fun to do math, right? All right. So what if we turn? What if we turn the first one twice? So that gives us 822. So that would be 2. So then we turn. And we add 161, so the last one, and let's turn that one 3 times. It gives us 1305. So then if we take 3,200 minus 1305, and then divide that by 295, that doesn't work. Okay, so that means we need to turn 4? That's fine. Okay. So what if we do 161 times 4 plus 822? Okay, okay. So that would be 4 cranks. So let's do 8 cranks? That gives us 2110. Which gives us 1090. Divided by 295 doesn't work. Okay. So then we need to go up to the next digit, which means, what if we do 411 times 3? So what if we do this one by 3? That gives us 1233. And then let's do 161 times 7. That gives us 2360. Which gives us 840. Dang. Okay, so the names of the poems are parodies. I didn't even read the names of them. I just picked them up and Mimir goes, "Oh, another poem, brother," and I'm like, "Yep." And put it in the backpack. I've never read them. I don't like reading things in a UI, so like I don't. We Who Remain, the second part. Last of Us Part 2.
That's really good. Guys, this sucks. I can't figure it out. It's just trial and error at this point. What if we do 3,200 divided by 295? That would be, so if we do 10 cranks, that wouldn't work. So let's do 295 times 9 plus 411. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Nope. Okay. So if we do 411 times 4. Cool and Bang, Ratchet and Clank, Sunrise of Nothingness, Horizon Zero Dawn. Excuse me, that's really good. So if we do 4 and 6. I got it. Okay, so we need to do, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can just raw dog it with some math, ladies and gentlemen. Afterlife of Dominant, Abandonment, Death Stranding, Visions of Rest, Dreams. So yesterday I had one of those worst cases of struggling from success. Tell me more about that, bro. Tell me about your case of struggling from success. I don't know if there's an actual way to do that or not, but dang gummit, you're gonna give me a math thing. I'm gonna do it. Give me some more soup. Break through the pick. Oh, hello, the El Vibrato chamber. It's an El Vibrato container. Oh, I can't unlock it because I don't have a keystone. Leave the machine alone. Alright, well, I'll be back here, vibrato machines. Snake pit. A lot of heat, but you can take it. We got a bowl of soup. There are hundreds of snakes lounging around in this pool of hot soup. Well, I'll just leave them be. I'm something of a snake oiler myself. Celestial Construct, Astrobot. Uncharted 1 is too long to write down. That's pretty good. A pile of tall standing rock. Smells a lot like onions. Interesting. Let's head to this map. Let's head back to this godforsaken town of Breadwater. What'd you just say? Butter smuggling bagel bandit. I don't even know if you know what you're saying, but I don't have any to take that kind of talk from nobody. Go bake your own loaf, toaster, pastry. Right away. Jeez. I was breeding Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond, hoping to get a competitive Starly, but I needed to get the right nature and good IVs before shiny hunting it. Alright. But I got a shiny before I could finish the shed up. That... Moonlight, that's the way it goes sometimes, man. That's just the way it is. There's no mince in Brilliant Diamond, is there? That's unlucky. Here's a challenge. What was Blood? Sanguinity a parody of? Blood? Is it blood? Sounds like blood. Sanguine's blood, right? Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. Did you bring back the soup? I need all 5 bowls filled, mind. Got 'em right here. You're a real lifesaver. I was about ready to gnaw my own beard off. That'd have been a shame. Offer to help with his problems. Alright. There's a military cemetery not far from here, and I figure something must have happened to that caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering up this way and causing a ruckus. Alright, I'll check it out. I'll give part of the poem as a hint if you want. Yes, blood is a part of the name.
course it is. Didn't he say the military cemetery was south? Interesting. No, the Eternal Flame. That's where I'm going. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. Frigant ula, griplant ula did, brigank ulululu. Do not touch the Eternal Flame. Oh. Hope you didn't invest in a hedge fund. Beyond this gate stands countless rows and columns of tombstone. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them. There are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot number if you like. You approach the grave. It reads 1st Lieutenant Jacob Mosley II, 4077th Chief Medic Division. You hear rattling and scratching coming from beneath the tombstone. I guess we're digging it up. Skeletal Armory Bean Slinger. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crimson Moon, or as some would say, a pale bloodborne, I see. I see, it's bloodborne. It's born of the blood, you could say. Let's fire my poison arrow, poison bullet. Let's snake whip. And then, Sally, we're going to have you stun the skeleton beggar. Or bean slinger. It's immune to poison? Dangummit. Minus 10 HP. Oh, let's build some cover. This bean slinger, he ignores. Alright. Your target will recover 10 each. Well, where's my dynamite at, actually? Throw some dynamite at it. Let's throw a hot spleen at him. Now I'm gonna pray here, and by pray I mean I'm gonna throw some snake spleens at him. Now I'm gonna shoot him. And now Sally's gonna shoot him. Also, I got Bloodborne for Christmas. Nice, random. Bloodborne's quite a fun game. I do enjoy it. I've beaten it several times. I almost have it platinumed, but I keep getting distracted every time I get close. You need to beat the game like 3 times. I think you need to go through New Game, at least New Game +1 to get all the weapons. Well, seems as though there's a lot of... It's the caretaker's shanty. You poke around the shed, and the caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess you're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. You find a flyer for a military reenactment enthusiast society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memorial. Maybe that's where the caretaker went. There's a singular shovel here. You leave it alone. It's not like you'd be able to dig twice as fast. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has a year's worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. Covered with old paint, spattered newspapers. It features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. See, this has just become Fetch Quest, the Fetching Quest. Whoa. Fort Memorial, there we go. Just leave him alone. Speaking of getting close, I'm getting close to finishing the Nightmare boss. So close to the point that I had it in the palm of my hands, but then I choked. That's unlucky, Moonlight. You do hate to see it. The guy keeps peering intently at the figures on the table and muttering about line of sight. Ah, I'm Crane.
Hi, I'm Mike.
You the cemetery caretaker?
No, that's Jeff. I'm a paralegal.
There's a lot of those in this hobby, I've noticed.
Yeah, because here if you lose the argument, nobody goes to jail.
Interesting. The guy's eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care about what's in style. This guy is excitedly and repeatedly describing his favorite kinetoscope reel. Here you go. This guy seems to be interested in the game. He's just noodling around on his guitar. I need 25 Mystic Cat. Oh. The liquid in this spittoon is bright yellow. I feel like that's all that needs to be said about it. I'll never understand you. All right. Well, you crouch down next to the spittoon. From the nauseatingly sweet stench coming off of it, appears that these nerds haven't been using it as a makeshift urinal as you may have suspected, but rather they're using bright yellow lemon lime or soda flavored chewing tobacco. Unless, well, another possibility is that they have been using it as a urinal and they're all extremely diabetic, which now I think about it is a real possibility. In fact, it's probable that both these things are true. Really? You're gonna put your hand in the nerd's piss and or spit bucket and you're gonna dive right in there, huh? Just gonna splish splash around in that stick of yellow broth and spit and pee with no restraint whatsoever? With the fanfare of sad trombones and a choir of angels retching, a sword rises out of the spittoon, held aloft by a wet, bedraggled, and miserable-looking woman's arm. Since you've already kneeling, the arm wastes no time before tapping you on both shoulders with the sword and splashing your clothes with yellow slime and officially declaring you Crane Birdson, King of Filth. Congratulations. The sword clatters to the floor as the hand drops it with a shudder and withdraws into the spittoon. You got an item. Black Excalibur. Long live the king. Massive pile of candy wrappers and empty snack bags. Sugar guns, cat's eye candy, and peppermint drops. I'm Melvin. Where's Jeff? Are you the cemetery caretaker?
Yeah, that's me. One of the other guys tell you I'm trying to keep it a hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard.
Actually, I'm here to tell you about get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors.
Ah, nuts. All right, well, look, I'm on a real winning streak here. Now go back once it's over, okay?
No, you're not going back. You've got it backwards. Now's the time to leave while you're winning.
How do you figure?
Attitude is important. You feel like a winner, you play like a winner, right? If you wait until you've lost to leave, you'll go home feeling like a loser. Go home a winner, soak in that sweet satisfaction of a victory, and then you'll be ready to do it again next time.
Huh. You know, that makes a lot of sense. Hey guys, I'm heading out. I'll be back to kick your butts again next week.
The others jeer and make dismissive gestures as he leaves. All right. Howdy, cowboy. Can't actually hear you because I'm at a bar. Hope you're doing well otherwise. Well, Pittsburgh? Oh my God, he's at a bar. He's partying hardy. That do be the ways it is. Well, don't worry, I'm going to send a chat. Oh, I hope you're doing well too, friend. There we go. Hope you're doing well too, friend. We got new emotes. Let me just slam those in right now. Dang-gummit, boys, we've done it. We've become peak meme. All right, where are we heading now? I believe we gotta go. Do we have to check the military cemetery? New emote idea. What's your emote idea? I'm ready for emote ideas. I am. Perfect.
And to buy your bread or I'll bludgeon you to death.
Geez, you sure like bread, huh?
Yeah, it's my kind of thing.
Listen, we don't have time to fight, didn't you hear? There's a huge swarm of weevils heading this way.
Weevils?
A plague of weevils. If you don't run away now, then it'll be on your own, and it'll be on your own bread. He screams and rides away at a gallop. You'll gain 20 experience. T-posing while turning 360 degrees, but in 4 frames. What? Wait a minute. We can make it be real fast and make it be real slow, right? Like just T-posed 4 frames, bump, 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 you know? Or we could just have like helicopter. I don't know. I like it. I like the T-pose moonlight. That fills up one of the remaining emote slots. We still have one more animated emote slot after that. So if you find or think of any other ideas, please do let me know. speaking of old born of blood, you and I need to finish that game someday. That we do, big boss. That we do. All right, Mayor. No. Caretaker's back on duty. Well, that's certainly good to hear. These skeletons were a real nuisance. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. All right, let's look at the problems board. Stolen yeast.
We take our yeast supply very seriously here in
Redwood, and that dang yeasty gang made off the whole lot. A couple of fellas said they were loitering around the old brewery, so that's probably where they made their hideout. We need that yeast back. I said the old Schmotz's Bakery. Brewery, I can read at a second grade level competitively. Oh, that guy's hat got knocked off and covered with yeast. Grab it. This feller's too scared to talk to you. He's just totally freaked out about yeast. It's his beer hose. Not really sure what purpose it may have served. Sample the contents. It's almost pure ethanol. All right, let's just dive right on in. Let's fan that hammer. Take it on home, Sally. Take it on home. 200 experience. Woo-wee! So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys.
Yeah, no, geez, you bounty hunter.
Relax. The mayor just wants his yeast back, and didn't say nothing about hauling y'all in.
All right, well, the yeast is in that revolting pile.
So what happened here?
Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing, and we figured if we came back with a couple kegs, nobody would mind so much that we store the yeast.
No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer.
Nay.
Well, ideally, you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster.
That was... all right, well, I guess it was my fault, but I don't understand what happened. These vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first because we was in a hurry. I think there was some frogs living in them.
You figured you could just use the extra hops?
Ha 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 ha.
If you're sure you've got it figured out, you can set up shop in Dirtwater.
Huh?
It's turning into quite a little metropolis.
I'd love to have my own place. All right, I'll go check it out.
Oh my god!
Welcome in, Battle Cattle. Oh, wait, I didn't grab the yeast. Half a ton of yeast. My good God, this man's dead. The yeast beast seems to have killed this guy pretty thoroughly. He went from being unconscious to dead. A curious abandoned well. Well, damn well, we better stop and investigate this well. Of course, it requires one of them dang-gummit ropes. Aye, live. Welcome back from the mayonnaise mines, Battle Cattle. Any luck recovering our yeast from those bandits up at old Schwartz's brewery? Yep. Well done. That's quite a help. Thank you. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Now, about that lumber. The mayor glanced at, all right, well, you've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Thanks. That seems like an appropriate amount of things that have been concluded and finished. Just leave him to chance. Would you classify mayonnaise as a sauce? I would count mayonnaise as a very thick sauce, but I think it's also a good sauce enhancer. You got yourself a good sauce, just add some mayonnaise to it. It'll be even better.
Hey, boss, good news. We got that lumber shipment in from Redwood, and we're ready to go.
You've got that bridge built already?
Yep, most of the passengers were so bored, they chipped in to help.
Well, nice.
Now we just have to lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco, and our work is done. Both mine and yours. I'll see you there, boss.
We done it. We found Frisco. Good old Frisco. Dang, there's so many places that exist out here. I don't remember where that thing is. Dang gummit. I need rope and I need oil. I would go, well, what is it? What is a condiment if not a sauce, big boss? Are not all condiments sauces? Because, like, I would consider pickles a condiment, but I would not consider them a sauce. Well, you can dip chicken nuggets in mayonnaise. You can't dip chicken nuggets in pickles. Weirdo. Catch a glimpse of something colorful out of the corner of your eye and hop down and investigate it. Before you know it, you're mesmerized by the scintillating rainbow of shiny, multicolored scales. A moment later, you realize you've fallen for the oldest trick in the book. Specifically, the book about how Frisco Vipers trap their prey, because you're surrounded by Frisco Vipers. You consider ketchup a sauce? I would consider ketchup a sauce, because ketchup can be a sauce. It's definitely, because like if pickles are a condiment, does that mean I believe cheese is a condiment, right? Because if you get a burger with all the fixins, then I believe one of them the fixins are condiments, right? So like, would onions and cheese be considered condiments too? I think so, right? How like all sauces are condiments, but not all condiments are sauces? I think that's how it works. Oh my God, these Frisco Vipers do be kind of strong right now though. Oh no. Boys, I don't think we live with this. It has 159 HP. Oh no. Boy. Last thing you see before you pass out is a rainbow-tinted pair of fangs darting at your throat. Susie somehow got you back on Succotash so you can continue to your destination. What's going on, Shmee?
This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? Who the heck are you?
I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission.
Emperor, where's your crown then?
As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Whole thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means nowhere else for you. Unless, of course, you were going to give me a new crown, a properly fitting crown.
I don't have any crowns there. Sorry.
Well, I guess that just tears it down, don't it? Don't you that you're going to get some permit and all that?
He reaches into his pocket and grabs a handful of powder, which he throws in your face. Your eyes burn.
Never tasted my famous antivirus, sucker.
Your vision goes weird and you pass out. What was that? When you come to, Norton is gone, and so is the train. Where'd the train go?
That lunatic stole it. He drove it off somewhere into the desert. Norton's gone off the rails.
He points to a set of deep ruts off to the side of the railroad tracks. You walk over to investigate, but you can't see it because of this weird hexagon thing your eyes are doing.
Hey, you should probably get that checked out, boss. That Norton fella said something about an antivirus. Maybe someone around here knows something about that.
Danggummit. I get it, because it's like looking, yo, Emperor Norton, my liege. Get it, because we're seeing things like an ant would see. It's a nearly identical house as far as the eye can see in that direction. Interesting. What's this, Gloomies?
You don't look way...
I need a drink.
You don't look well.
Oh, yeah. Can't see well either.
No. Did that rascal Norton do this to you? He was raving about some sort of antivirus earlier.
Any idea how I can fix this?
You know a fellow named Roy Bean? That one that collects all kinds of jelly beans? I think maybe he's got one made of honey and that it could help you with your predicament.
I make zero sense, but I suppose I don't have a better plan. Let's get going. Where's Roy Bean at? Roy Bean's house. Fun fact, there was a man known as Emperor Norton who claimed to be an emperor of the United States. The locals just played into his delusion, and I want to say his license even held the title. Interesting. How old is Susie?
Howdy, guess I was just checking up on this map once in a while.
No ranches nearby?
Not that I know about, but there's a custard stand.
Well, okay then.
There's that honey jelly bean. Sure hope it works, hoss, because I'm plump out of ideas.
Howdy, Crane. You were given that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Well, very, very. Does this jelly bean cost 6,000 meat? Yes, sure it does. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna be blind forever. Can I just shoot him?
Well, what? Got to jump on him, I guess. Here's the Wikipedia article for the further curious. Thank you, Big Boss, for sharing. All right, I don't know who you.
Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself around and head back the way you came, unless you want to eat lead.
Well, that ain't very neighborly.
Take a hike, neighbor.
You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have it back.
Oh, is that right? How you just planning on doing that?
With violence. We got the jump on them, boys. Good dude shooting at him. Oh, no. Oh, boys. All these boys have so much HP. Oh, my good God, dang. All right, we showman didn't win a damn village. Still have action points left. I guess we'll take back a potion. What state is he from? He's from the state of Norton, I'd imagine. Alright, let's run and gun here. Let's fire the chemical bullet at this feller. Look at this boy. Let's do an incendiary bullet on him. Lasso. Let's lasso this fella. Target will get wet. Will gain 1 AP. Let's sniff it. Then I can do a fan shot on this man. Way to whiff, skeleton man. Let's go ahead and rope this feller. He's on fire and stunned. The poison takes him out. He uses cinnamon blast. Oh, good golly dang. Well, he's still stunned. So I guess we're just gonna set this man on fire here. When he game ended the newspapers ran with his title, "The King is Dead." 10,000 people attended his funeral. Also, streamer man, why are you under level? Or does it just seem like it? I think it's just one of those where like we just seem under leveled. I've actually killed every possible thing that I can kill up to this point. I don't really tend to use items either, which could be a bit of an issue. For the Frisco snakes, I do believe we were a little under leveled for those fellers. Which will poison your target by 5. 5 poisons, 5 units of poison. I think this is going swimmingly. Poison this feller. We're gonna have to go slaughter some snakes after this. Really refill my snake supply here. But when I get this man up to take 25 units of poison damage, and then Sally's gonna shoot him. And then he should die then at the start of, or at the end of his next turn. I'm not sure how that works. It's fine. We'll just use a bunch of items and kill the whole jelly bean gang. I am gonna be honest with you. One reason we might be kind of under the HP'd a bit could be because silver bullet, huh? Fire it again. Fire it one more time. Fire at this man once. Throw some dynamite onto this woman. And then I guess we just shoot her. Probably. And then Susie's gonna shoot this one. Alright, so now we're down to 2. So now I'm gonna heal. And I'm gonna heal again. And then I'm gonna poison this man. Fun story I read from the Wikipedia. During the end of the years of the Empire of Hawaii, King Kamehameha V refused to recognize the government of the United States and instead recognized Emperor Norton as the sole ruler of the country. That's pretty fair because from my understanding, we just kind of came into Hawaii and said, this is mine now. Very rude, very rude. Don't have any action points remaining. I think we both double down on shooting little old dirt jellybean back here. Oh, she's not gonna go down there. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, we've made a mistake. I hate this timeline. Oh, that barricade actually did something. Oh, dang gummit, this is crazy. Shoot him. Sally, shoot him. We're down to 1 enemy, fellas. There's a lot happening on the screen, and I'm looking through the eyes of an ant. Does fire increase in intensity every turn? It took all of my items, but dang gummit, I slaughtered all them jelly bean bandits. Mission beans, mint jelly beans, clove drops and sugar guns, handful of nails, hog oil, and Kurt's fit headband. And some meat, sealed crate. We got 10 dynamite. Got a needle, hard soda, tooth powder, and 248 meat. A filthy bedroll. Man, that was certainly worth it. It's a nice bedroll. He must have stolen it from a hiker or something. All right, then. I guess we got to head back to Roy Bean's house. Out in the open desert. Out in the open desert, among the rocks and dunes, underneath the scorching desert sun, you encounter a chef. That probably doesn't sound all that strange comparatively, but hold on while I go into more detail. He has somehow hauled a full-sized iron potbelly stove out into his blistering hot hole and is cooking something on it. You can't tell what because all you see is pans of fire. Rather than being drenched in sweat, he's literally steaming. Furthermore, he is muttering wildly to himself.
Hotter. Gotta be hotter. Hot. Gotta cook it right through. Needs to be hotter. Hotter.
Harold there, having some trouble with your cook stove?
Not hot enough. Can't get it hot enough.
I see. Listen, maybe I can help you out. I've got this little bag of spices from distant land.
Spices?
That's right. See here? Funny how it looks like sand, right? But a couple of pinches of this will add an inferno to any dish. No, don't taste it. You have to cook it. It'll ruin your tongue for good if you put it into your mouth raw.
Please, I must have it hot.
Sure, I understand. It's rare stuff, but I'm happy to sell it to you, to someone in need. It's mainly because I solved most of my conflict by hornswoggling the enemy. I sure did.
Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Crane. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand a word they was saying, but they were very insistent.
Which way did they go?
Northwest, toward that here's old cactus folks call old Granddad. Here, I'm marking on your map, but you can't miss it.
All right, I'm on it. I need some more meat to be able to afford that honey jelly bean. But I guess we gotta finish up Finish some wrangling here. Look at the size of that thing. Guard blocks your path. I guess we gotta fight him. Fan the hammer. Susie, shoot him.
Jesus Christ.
Dang God in heaven above, that did quite a bit of damage. I think we should probably just take a second. Let's drink some hard soda. I guess some hog oil. Extra black hat gives us +5 to Moxie, huh? That might be worth it. +5 Moxie? Let's put that on. Befouled pistol, the bandit revolver, it's 12 to 15, 13 to 17, 5 to 7, 6 to 7, 5 to 7, 9 to 11, 9 to 11, 9 to 11. Flex caliber deals stunts damage instead of physical and adds +6 to our muscle. Souvenir spoon +3 Moxie, pistol attack damage and stents resist. +3 Moxie, I think we'll keep that. That's fine, this is fine. Alright, back to my inventory here. We got a Kirchfit headband. +4 speed and +20 maximum HP peppermint drops. Increase your item drop bonus by 10%. +6 mysticality. Increase your speed by 1. Electric snake skin. +7 spell damage. Brown boots, gold tooth. Show me my food. That's all I really care about. Goblin coffee. Goblin stew. Tooth powder. Clove drawer. What about the sugar guns? Increase your range of damage by 3. Let's eat one. Alright. We also have jellied escargot. Might as well eat it. Now it's escargot. Alright. I'm feeling pretty buffed. Yips. It's a pile of goblin junk. There's a gash in the wall of the cactus here, revealing a vein of sticky purple goo. That's it. That's the good stuff.
Bleebonk, blooblarf, blue, quit blooblank.
Got the jump on him, we did. What if I just drink some drugs real quick? Don't mind me. We do have to level up my action points here soon. 23 to 26. Well, I guess we're doing the melee attack. He's a goblin with a gun, though, so he might, just do that. Tie him up, Susie. Restrict his movements. We can't let him do anything to us. 36. 26. Build me a fence, Susie. This will help to block his bullets. Now shoot him, Susie. Shoot him while he's distracted. We got goblin absinthe. Alright. There's so many goblins here. There's tables covered with flasks, beakers, bottles, tubes, burners, and all other equipment that makes up a super elaborate alchemy table, including a whole bunch of different colored liquids and powders and stuff. I guess we better leave that well enough alone.
Fladruk Flockarp.
We got the jump on him, we did. Let's fan the hammer. Shoot him, Susie. So, fun story I read from the Wikipedia. During the end years of the... Oh, wait, nope. I already read all that. I'm just trying to read it again. Look at me. My memory's about as good. Oh, my God. You can't get the jelly beans because of all the flailing goblin limbs on that pile. You should be able to get in there if you can get rid of about 10 more goblins worth of mash or distract them in some other way. Can I have the jelly beans?
Alu prokop, fuglu, feedback precort, alilu, glapunt brulafuf, ililu, flea, course, placort, flabor.
What's your plan with dealing with this horror? Yank a goblin off the pile and fight it. Good God. They're kind of strong. You gained 50 experience. Let's pop 3 of them off and fight them. We got the jump on it. Seems to me that bullets are going to do a good bit of damage to all these fellers. So we might as well bang, bang, boom. Does he have a gun? We better build up a barricade. Don't want us getting shot for no reason here, you see. Oh! Dang gummit, my knees. All right, well, I guess we're a little low on HP, aren't we? All right. What increases my maximum AP? Gumption? Who believes that it is gumption? Let's increase our gumption. We have 999 experience left. We'll upgrade our grit. And then let's go ahead and upgrade our potionology. You can brew mind-blowingly impressive oil concoctions. We're also a master of flushing. We have a big spleen. We also have spittoon hand. Probably my favorite thing is spittoon hand. All right now. So we have stomachs 1 out of 3, spleens 2 out of 6, and livers 1 out of 3 in terms of goodies. So what do we have in terms of food? We got some shoddy crackers, some black beans, tainted beefsteak. Let's eat that. This is meat from a cow that's literally a demon. You gained an effect. Raised steaks. Let's eat a roasted cow tongue. Alright, stomach's all filled up then. So I'm going to assume this is liver. Say Slavine. Let's guzzle it. Alright. And then potions is probably our spleen, yeah? How do I make some potions? We have Gulch Goblin Lollipop, Ranch Dressing, Cat's Eyes Candy, Peppermint Drops, Tooth Powder. We've used tooth powder. Cow's blood? Let's drink that. Oh, we can't drink it? You're no cow scientist, but you're pretty sure this would kill you if you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure there's not even anything such thing as a cow scientist. Interesting. How do I... Let's see here. Skeleton bone. Let's encorsel it. Corsel it. Alright. Wait. We've got too many encorseled bones already. You're starting to lose the track of the damn souls inside. Alright. Coal snake skin. Let's apply that to my hat. Alright. And then we have some unrefined meat nuggets. Handful of loose teeth. Smoldering leather. A bar of soap. A briefcase full of snakes. Interesting. Look inside. Let's extract some medicine. Let's extract some goodies here. Alright. An herbal remedy. Doesn't do nothing. Interesting. How do I make potions? Probably something I have to do at home, huh? We've got quite a lot of buffs here. So let's see if we just fight these guys one at a time. That seems to be the safest way to do this, right? Yank a goblin off the pile. Fight him as one. Now that's what I'm talking about. 50 experience a goblin's pretty good. Bar of soap. If only I knew where to get great quality bar of soap for a cheap price. An anime type of soap, if you will. If only there was such a place. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. Finally set up that dang gummit Etsy shop. Cactus Gun-Go Goblin. Gun Goblin, not Gun-Go. Not Gun Goblin, it's just a goblin. Attack? Some of these fellas got quite a lot of moxie, which is something that we're going to have to level up here so we take less damage from bullets. He unfortunately did not have a lot of moxie. How many is that now? 4 or 5? I think that's 5. Or was that 4? I think I was 4. All right. Or lasso him. Lasso the cactus goblin bean slinger. Stun him real good. Now shoot him. Shoot him, Sally. Shoot him. Dang gummit. We're slaughtering some goblins. 3 more goblins worth, or distract him in some other way. My guns don't do any damage to this man. I believe Excalibur will probably do incredibly more damage. Let's go ahead and build up myself some reinforcements. There we go. Not too bad there, Timmy. Smack him real good. Sally, you do it. Do 17 damage? All right, Sally. Sally, danggummit. I need you to not go ahead and clean yourself into 2. Bing, bang, boom. My good golly Gertie, that does no damage. All right, build me some cover, Sally. Because if I go down, it's all over, Sally. I also think that I might be able to get more companions, but I have not had an opportunity to recruit more people. Could be one of those I'm just not looking in the right places, which would be understandable. I should also increase my snake oil skills at some point, because they do not do nearly enough damage. Yank one off the pile. Hit him with 1, 2, 3. Bing, bang, boom. That's all she wrote, baby. See, we've kind of kitted all the way into damage with a gun, which is a little unfortunate when we come across something that takes resisted damage to gun. All right, we got 50 experience. I think we can take this jar of beans now. We got green apple jelly beans. All right. Let's head back on to Ron then, shall we? Whoops. The big granddaddy cactus, we just keep walking at all the spikes in here. We could have hit the map from up there. I'm goofing right now. We discovered Madness Small Mine. Keep going where we're going. I want to get rid of this anti effect as fast as I possibly can. You got those jelly beans, kid? I got them.
Wonderful. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here, too. The goblins didn't need any?
It's a long and weird story.
Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job, kid. I've only got 1 more jar of jelly beans missing. That was stolen by a gang of damn hippies.
Why'd they take them?
Heck, who knows what a hippie's thinking? All I know is they took off headed south and a little bit west.
Shot rings out and you duck just in time to avoid your hat being ruined. Skeleton standing in the road ahead, arms akimbo, hands just above his holster, ready for another quick draw. Oh, and he is literally on fire. I almost forgot to mention that. A duel, eh? Alright, well, I've missed high noon by about half an hour, but I'll meet you back here tomorrow. The skeleton looks at his watch and grumbles, and stomps away. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. We do a little horn swoggle it. We can now summon a venomous teenage snake. I guess I'll go ahead and level up Snake Whip too. Appreciate the way the NI makes us look. There's a lot of mushrooms. Oh, hello. A mushroom man. Pile of bones wearing some shredded necromancer cultist clothes. You grab everything that isn't nailed to the bones, and then you grab the bones. And you got an item, a discipline slip. Alright, how do I use this mushroom map here? Discipline slip? There it is. Looks like one of the necromancer's cultists got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, it's just corporate policy. You read over the infractions listed on the slip, and looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious. You stick the slip into your journal. The robe receipt you found has let you determine that the necromancer's lair is west of the mountains. Take the diagram that you got and you stick it in your necromancer journal. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow the location of the necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen current of energies that riddle the land. You found a cryptic note about Hellkel energy. The necromancer's lair must be near that crazy portal you found at Hellstrom Ranch. You found a discipline slip that mentioned dangerous mushrooms. You don't really know what to do with the information. If only you knew more about mycology. Alrighty. Mushroom map. Map is labeled shroom locations and shows a weird convoluted trail leading to a big X. You recognize the X as this very cave. The dotted line originates to a little picture of an army fort that's probably worth investigating. You've discovered the Fort of Darkness. Alright. I guess we just gotta wait and see if we can find some of them jelly beans waiting around here. Is there no jelly beans here? Well, then I guess we have to head to the Fort of Darkness. Off in the distance, you spot a hungry bobcat sneaking up on a cute little desert squirrel. How do you feel about that? I will not allow this. You fire your pistol at a rock, and the bullet ricochets to another rock and ricochets again, knocking a wedge of stone out from under a small boulder, which rolls down a hill and knocks a large cactus onto the bobcat, which howls and runs away. The squirrel escapes unharmed and is promptly grabbed by a desert hawk. Good job. Made it to the Fort of Darkness. Howdy there, I'm Crane.
Salutations, Crane. They call me Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations.
I'll bet that's not why they call you that.
Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of criticism and philosophy, Crane?
You seen any jelly beans around these parts?
But first, we must take care to define our terms. What does it mean to see jelly beans? And what if I see it as a jelly bean are different than what you see as a...
Cut the crap before I cut it for you.
No, I have not. But I do know that Irene, the newest, and dare I say the most delightful, of our little clan is particularly fond of him. You might ask her. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Curtis and philosophy, Crane?
No. No, you may not. Where's the new girl at? Are you the new girl? Woman is rocking back and forth, making sound as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi. And her a jaw heart.
What's this?
Kind of musical instrument. You bite the narrow part and then, well, basically just do what you've been doing. Gives it a few experimental twangs and boings and then knocks out a sweet riff.
Wow, this thing's like a revelation. Thanks. I feel like maybe I should take this show on the road.
Maybe try that jewel salon down in Dirtwater.
Sounds good to me. Thanks again.
The East, welcome in linguistics. Welcome to the Wild West. Hello.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Yes. I'm Todd.
Crane, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd?
I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms.
Properties? Like what?
Like how they get you totally wrecked.
Right. Well,
no, I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They even hold a solution to many psychological disorders.
oh, well, that's pretty interesting.
The fact is that they get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect.
I see.
Do you have any ludicrous just from what come into mushrooms? I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion.
See any jelly beans?
No, I'm not interested in jelly beans unless they're that kind of jelly bean that gets you completely blasted.
I don't think that's a real thing.
No, it is. I heard they got them in Frisco.
That doesn't seem safe, for the kids.
Do you have any Lactarius Dirthamordia mushrooms? I can refine them into oh, okay. Nope, no thanks. Alright, bye-bye.
Where's the new girl at?
This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Ah, there were some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale?
No. I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine.
You didn't make them?
It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no, they were all made by elves.
Elves?
Yeah, man, like little elf guys, they're like hard to see, like just out of the corner of your eye, But I'll be just kind of standing here and just and then I'm like, oh hey, got another pair of boots in my hands, and guess the elves made some more boots.
Oh. I haven't made any pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a years? Something these elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. Weird.
All right.
Why is it hexagon?
Because we've been hit with an ant-eye poison. It makes us see things like we're looking like an ant. It's very unfortunate. I'm trying to find jelly beans because we need some honey jelly beans to fix this ailment, but it's been quite the comeuppance, if you will. You should open up a boot store.
Huh?
A store to sell your boots in.
They're not mine, though. They're...
Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
There's a town called Dirtwater. You can open up a really nice shop there.
That's a pretty long trip. But it'd be, like, dangerous. That'd be where the elves wouldn't make it,
I'll let you know if I think of anything. Young ladies dressed in a fancy, expensive traveling clothes. No hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups.
Wow, hi, a new face. My name's... Oh, one sec. Irene. Everyone just calls me Mushrooms, though, so I forget sometimes.
Howdy, Irene. I'm Crane. What's your story?
Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here. Never got around to continuing, We're like a big, happy family here. And everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things. If you know which ones to pick, if you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. I have a spare pair of mushroom pliers, too, if you want to pick your own. Would you like to buy a mushroom or a pair of mushroom pliers?
You seen any jelly beans?
I had some jelly beans recently. I don't quite remember. They were in my lounge.
Where's your lounge?
I don't quite remember. It's only they were there part of the time anyway.
What?
I don't know. Would you like a mushroom or mushroom pliers? Here you go. I'd share the location of my secret mushroom hunting cave with you, but I lost my knapsack with my map in it. I don't think I could explain how to get there in just like words, Good luck, though.
Status update. I found a claymore. This is where the fun begins. This is, in fact, where the fun begins, big boss. Alrighty, so we gotta... They're in her lounge, but her lounge is only there sometimes. I don't... Where'd you say your lounge was? What? Alright. Wait, do I need to buy and eat a mushroom? Oh my god. Maybe I'll pick some mushrooms. And then he can distill them into potions for me. Interesting. This record must be from a foreign country where music is way weirder. This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful, yet discernignly comforted as he counts off
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Excuse me, sir, what's going on here?
Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are 1.
Who are you?
I'm Kurtz. My method will usher in a new age of power and will.
Kurtz, glance at your clothes.
You do not have the proper attire. Before muscle comes skin. Before your skin comes clothing.
Well, I guess I better put on a fuzzy headband. I believe I have a fuzzy headband that I can just stick right on here. It is Kurtz fit. It's time to get jiggy with it.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
What? Striped pants and striped pants. Do I have striped pants? No. Well, all right. Putting on the extra black hat. Guns. Requires safe cracking level 2. Can I just upgrade that? Do I have safe cracking? I do not have safe cracking. Unlucky. All right. Check it out. Last entry says she was buried in a plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Plot 420. Cannon loading for idiots. Pried open. Pried open. Looted. An artillery saber. That can't be better than Excalibur, though. All right, we're heading to 420. Oh, we should try 69 too up at that cemetery then. All right, head back to the shroom cave. Nah, fight them, I guess. All right, we got some skeletons here. Wow, we are gonna absolutely frag whatever we shoot at. Bang, bang, boom. One of them's down. Go for tango number 2, Sally, if you would be so kind. $40 to 44 damage. Dang, coming. All right, let's stun this boy for one turn, and then we'll go ahead and finish him up next turn. There's so much talking, I had to take a break to take a drink real quick. Whew. All right. We got a handful of loose teeth, a skeleton bone, and a gold tooth. Settling into the shroom cave, and I suppose it's time to get to it. Get to it, I do suppose. All right. Can I use my mushroom pliers on anything in here? Knapsack, mushroom pliers, mushroom artillery saber, 7+6 pistol attack damage. My good going. This pair of delicate pliers designed for picking mushrooms without knocking loose all the important spores and stuff. Cannon loading for idiots. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Well, alright. Can I pick up any of these mushrooms, or do I have to wait till I get all the way back over here and pick up, like, specific mushrooms? Can I use them? How do I use my mushroom pliers? I imagine it would just be a prompt, you know. First time in, you know, you get like just a prompt to pick up a mushroom, but maybe because we have this godforsaken anti-virus and we can't do nothing with it. Well, there goes my plan of just getting blasted and trying to figure out where the jelly beans are. Protein. You can't build muscles without protein. Unfortunately for you, I just happen to have a very reasonably priced pack of new instant protein shake right here in my pack. Turn away from the skeleton and fish an empty bowl out of your pack and scoop some sand into it out of his view. Just add water and that's like 10,000% of your protein needs. Plus all the silicone you can even want in one delicious shake. You got anything to trade? Gave you extra large boots. Thank you kindly, sir. Wined and dined. Well, wined at least. All right, back to Fort of Darkness. All right, so we got to figure out where her thing is. Is this her lounge? Complicated looking chemical equipment. You seen any jelly? You do know where Irene's lounge is?
Yeah, I do. Don't tell the talking dude if you don't mind. But it's in that cave where we all got all of our mushrooms.
I didn't see any lounge in there though.
You gotta be
He jerks his thumb at the apparatus behind him and winks at you. If I have any of these mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable. I see. Alright. No thanks. Alright, well, looks like I gotta get... Alright, so we... I guess I just have to buy a mushroom from her. Alright, give me a mushroom, Sally.
Would you like to buy a mushroom? This batch is extra groovy. They're very spiritual. Sometimes they'll let you see things that only exist in realms outside of our own and, like, stuff. Plus, they're super groovy and mellow.
In fact, I do. Go easy on this stuff. It has a real kick to it. Oh, God. We're about to do drugs with the antivirus on this buffalo pile. Continue where we're headed. We don't got time for any of those crap in the woods. Feel me? All right. Fully opens your third eye. Let's go. Our third eye has been successfully opened. It's Roy's beans. Roy Bean beans. Grab them. We got some lime jelly beans. You look pretty cool under the black light. You have to admit. We got a strange lamp. Oh, we're just robbing them blind. Your great grandkids are going to love this kind of music. I love this. I do, in fact, love this little remix we got of the original song here. All right, let's head back to Roy Bean's house. Maybe he'll cut me a deal here.
Howdy, Crane. Any line of that last jar of jelly beans?
Got them right here for you.
Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again. And here you've brought them all back, all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Crane, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Howdy, Crane. Thanks again for helping me get all my jelly beans back. Wait. Well, normally it does, but I guess seeing as how you helped me out with them bandits and goblins and damn dirty hippies, let's call her 5.
5 meat? Really?
Yeah, I reckon. Better buy it in a hurry before I change my mind.
Oh my God. Eat it. You eat it and your vision clears. Thank God. All right. Modern medicine really is just that impressive. Come across a deserted campsite and there are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military at least. It's hard to tell with the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. Kind of bury the lead there. It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch. Open it with your hands. The next thing you know, you wake up in a pool of your own nose blood, and given how your knuckles feel, you conclude that you knocked yourself out in a hallucinogenic stupor. I guess that explains the signs of struggle you noticed earlier. On the bright side, you apparently managed to get the crate open at some point in your self-destructive reverie. You got full canteens and incendiary bullets. There's even more stuff at the bottom of the crate. You tried to decide if that stuff was worth the butt kicking you ended up giving yourself. It just makes you mad. We have angry level 3. We are reaching unprecedented levels of angry. Buffalo. It's covered with a bunch of ripped up cards. Grutch is ground into the table. A giant vat of blood. You haven't got anything to collect it in. Nothing you're willing to ruin, at least. Bunch of vat of milk. Giant vat labeled Iker. Nasty. Giant vat filled with lemonade. Top of the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation would be. It's a good thing you keep in mind if you end up in a possession of the bones necessary to fill in the indentation. You look right through the bars and see hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there through to a shell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You can let some out if you wanted, but they all look pretty angry. We got the jump on them. Hit him with a triple tap. Bing, bang, boom. Go ahead and shoot that, Sally. Well, danggummit. They don't appear to be doing too much damage to me right now. Oh my god, never mind. Go ahead and break that. Go ahead and shoot him, Sally. It's 31 HP from the spooky, is it? Alright, alright. We got ourselves an Army Field Trauma Kit. Target will get wet. Alright, let's go ahead and summon some bone monsters. And then some snake medicine. We're gonna have to drink a lot of this medicine here. Alright, we're looking pretty alright there. 40 to 44 damage. Looking pretty good. Bullets don't work on the dead. Well, I don't want to shoot him. I want to... There we go. I want to shoot this man up here. 40 to 44 damage. Kerblamo. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and stun this lad for one turn. Danggummit. My bone men, they kind of suck. Shoot him, Sally. Shoot him. You have to like click on their head. Took a couple tries to get it right. Now we just got to take our time here and take them out one at a time, I see. Bing, bang, boom. You got 120 experience. Some of them hadn't really finished decomposing, so we got 152 meat as well. These shells are filled with hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo and human bones, carefully sorted. You don't really have anything specific you want to do with the human or buffalo bones right now, so while you appreciate how organized these guys are, there's not really anything in it here for you. A little wooden container filled with reading material. Flip through and find the modern snake oiler. You settle in amongst the thick black robes. It's pretty comfortable. You wait and finally hear some noises outside as a couple of cultists pass through on their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what they said, but what you do hear is...
It's milk before blood. Ritual is good, Doug. Why can't you get this? Probably because it doesn't rhyme.
Oh.
Milk before blood.
Wait a while longer, and the cultists pass through again. This time you overhear something different.
Milk after Iker, might as well try to reanimate Wicker.
So it's milk before blood, and then Iker before milk. You wait a while longer, and the cultists pass through again. This time you overhear something different.
Milk after Iker, might as well reanimate Wicker.
Wait, that's the same thing I just heard. Wait some more. Milk before blood, ritual is good, Doug. Milk before blood. Yep. Get it straight, Doug. Milk before Iker. Soldier wakes up quicker. Milk before Iker. Milk before Iker. So it should be milk, Iker, blood? Iker before blood. Bad idea, bud. I'm not your bud. So it... Wait. This is... Wait. These are confused... These are... Wait. All these instructions are different. Iker? It's pronounced Iker. You know, like an Iker. It's not pronounced Iker. Right? Is it Iker? I always pronounce it Iker. But I guess Iker is also a pronunciation here. Doug, remember this. Iker before blood. Bad idea, bud. But we got to do milk before Iker. Milk before Iker. but then ichor can't be before blood, but then it has to be after the blood, but it can't come after the milk. Milk after ichor might as well try to reanimate wicker. So milk can't come after wicker? Milk can't come after wicker. Ichor can't come before blood. So MBI? Blood before milk, as obsolete as the word thalk. Alright. Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Hashtag Funkatown. Welcome in, PvPook. You wait a while longer and the cultists pass through again. This time you over here. No, remember the rhyme. Milk after blood, the ritual's a dud. So, it's gotta be milk, blood, and ichor. Yeah, milk, blood, then ichor. Because milk can come before blood. Spunky Town. Hashtag Spunky-town. Blood before ichor. Wait, what? Oh, well, obviously that's not going to be very helpful to us, is it? Skull, yeah. There's a wicked-looking leather-bound tome on this pedestal. Frightening topics and neck-smacks. A very sloppy cut. Well, alright, so then we do milk, blood, ichor. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. The intense heat of the reaction fuses the ichor spigot into a useless mass of metal. The boiling subsides, and what's left in the beaker is... When the smoke clears, you're left with a beaker full of liquid that is unmistakably buffalo reanimating fluid. It's unmistakable because somehow the reaction caused the beaker to become labeled. The label says it's buffalo reanimating fluid. Well, that's just science. The faucet is fused shut. Steam rises, and the intense heat of the reaction melts the blood faucet. When the reaction subsides, you're left with some disgusting tainted blood. You're not a fan of tainted blood. In fact, you want to get away from it. So you pour it down the drain and discard the beaker. Bomp, bomp. Lemonade. Milk. Lemonade. Steam rises up from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. It causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged up. What's left in the beaker is, you've made some disgusting ruined lemonade. Don't quit your day job unless your day job is ruining lemonade stand, in which case quit it immediately. Pour the evidence of your wastefulness down the floor drain and then discard the beaker. What if I just collect all the milk, though? The liquid in the beaker begins to bubble. Steam rises from the beaker, and the reaction intensifies and melts the milk faucet. What's left in the beaker is, unsurprisingly, after the reaction concludes, you're left with a big beaker full of milk. You don't like milk very much, so you pour it down the floor drain and discard the... That was pretty anticlimactic, is for sure. There's a lot of activity down that corridor. Chanting and shuffling of robes, clattering of bones. You shouldn't really go down there. Don't tell me what to do. Oh my god. Guess it's time for a shootin' Well, you know, all things considered, I'd say that was pretty good. I don't think we live this, boys. Oh, maybe. Nope, we do not. Well, I don't even think we survived this turn, gentlemen. It was an honor fighting with all of you. Oh my god, we have like 1 hit point left. Are you for real right now? That's incredible. We have 10 sticks of dynamite and it's about to... it's about to get real low. Just surrender. Alright. We are now 4 angry. We've successfully evacuated from the cow pit. I have buffalo reanimating things. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those. We do have some buffalo reanimating juice. I believe I need some oil. There's a last custard stand. That might be fun.
Good floor cart. Hello.
Various bits of driftwood have been nailed together in different shapes. Maybe they're meant to be a sculpture? Seems like the goblin's trying to sell some of it to you. They're being very insistent about it. Buy a driftwood weapon, hat, shield. That, in particular, sounded pretty threatening. I guess I'll buy a driftwood weapon? You got a driftwood item, driftwood sculpture. I guess so. How interesting. Is that like a driftwood sculpture? 16, it does more damage than Black Excalibur?
Oh, that's good.
Black Excalibur. The most blackest of Excaliburs. Fine custard. Hi there.
Well, howdy. Welcome to the last custard stand. I'm Custardman Stan, and I make custard like only Custardman Stan can. Care to try some?
Tell me about your custard stand man.
Not much to tell. Just a plain honest custard stand selling plain honest custard.
But it's the last one? What, like the last one before you got to Frisco, or...
Last one in the whole territory. Heck, the last one in the whole world as far as I know, but I can't swear to that.
Are you sure it isn't the first?
Yep, because the first one was also mine. It was further up north. Whole dang operation was ate by wasps. Stand and all.
Got some...
So question, how do I summon NPCs in Elden Ring? What NPCs are you trying to summon and what fight are you doing? Because you can only summon NPCs for about half of the mainline bosses. Or it might be closer to a third, actually, of the mainline bosses. You have to be... There's not like a being human mechanic, I don't think. So you can just touch the summon sign, but you have to talk to the NPC that's going to be there first to like get them to have the summon sign there. The summon sign should be by the fog door if you have it. I don't think there's any like crazy prereq thing. I don't think there's a thing as becoming human in it. Let me check real quick. How to summon NPC Elden Ring. I don't think so. There's Spirit Ashes, but to summon in Spirit Ashes, you have to talk to Ronnie at like the first, where Klaus is, the first merchant guy. And then... Oh, actually, a lot of NPC summons have been added to games since patch 1.03. Yeah, it should be by the boss gate, Chief. If it's not by the boss gate, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, no, there's no humanity requirement or anything. Well, these are pretty good for increasing all of my different things. My hair had a knot in it. Well, thank you, fine. It's Custard's last stand. Big Boss, do you know anything about a custard making a last stand? Let's head up to Jumble Neck Mine. Let's see what's going on up here. You're a crackle of north-southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Let's fight it anyway. Bang, bang, bang. That's how we found the hammer, son. Except for the dust all over everything. The fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost. This looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Ghost is busy shuffling the ghost of papers on his desk. Excuse me, kid.
I'm kinda busy here, and I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay?
This mine still running? Haven't seen no one around.
We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their job.
How's business?
Oh, just great. Hunky friggin' dory. See this face? This is my happy face. I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look at how ecstatic I am.
Quite a silver tooth you got in that sarcastic grin. Made it myself. Made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. You know that you're a ghost? Do you know that you're a pain in the ass? No, I'm serious.
You see me laughing?
Stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock.
Hey, something wrong with your ears? Told you to get away from there.
Why, you little... Come here. Got the jump on him.
Oh, he's so dead.
You successfully killed a ghost. Killed is probably not the right to use here. Oh, I need safe cracking, and I don't even have safe cracking. We put a ghost to rest, boys. Elevators, everything required. Lock picking, safe cracking, god damn it. Lock picking expertise is at level 2. We need that to be level 3, but for that we need about 90 more experience. Alright, well. Sorry, it was mid-boss fight. Reference to General Custer's last stand during the Indian Wars. Fool decided to gank a group of Indians without realizing he was heavily outnumbered and got murdered. You're gosh dang right it is, big boss. You got an ungulath horde and a brass bull ring. You weren't one of us? Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad's going down. Nobody uses the word interloper. Orange Swaggler. Chill. I don't have my mask on. I forgot it here after the last time.
Yeah. Where's your proof?
Proof that I left it here? Well, I'm not wearing it, am I? Which obviously would be. It had been with me. Come on, let me in. I don't want to miss the thing.
All right, fine, but don't forget your mask this time.
Hello there, fellow cultist.
What? Go away.
Well, that's not very friendly.
This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway?
Probably put on my mask, huh? Cultist ignores you. Cultist ignores you. Cultist ignores you. Interesting. Cultists are ignoring me. I have blended in with I have blended in with them. Let's dig in. Your deft picking reveals a ladder leading downward. You got El Vibrato scraps, El Vibrato punch cards, a big cylinder. Screen on this machine says Chano. There are 4 buttons. Shumfru Chachano, Zombrak Fruma, Sumfruku Chachano, Zekan Koro Chano, Book Kuzakuro Chachano, Chanho, Chano, Zevin Koro Chachanano, Chachachano, Zumkabunok Zubfriko Chachachano, Bukuzakro. It's this one. Machine emits a noise, just like, oh, boots. The El Vibrato scraps in your pack vibrated, so you cram some of them in the hole. After 10, the saw closes and reopens. You have converted your garbage into boots. Developtor, El Vibrato pants. Oh, must not be enough vibrato scraps. Perfect. Many cultists. Much wow. Alright, let's go ahead and readjust all my inventory stuff as I click all of the wrong buttons immediately every single time because I don't know how to play this game. Extra black hat. We got 7 mysticality, huh? Silks, nuns, and boots, maximum AP, and a moxie. Plus 2 maximum HP. Let's go. Alrighty, where do we want to adventure to now? Little doggy. I guess we could go check out Dirtwater. I'd like to go back to Frisco. Fort Unnecessary. I don't need to check it out. It's Fort Unnecessary.
You gotta get that train back. This is embarrassing. Smee
points to the set of deep ruts that head off the side of the railroad.
Norton's taking the train off somewhere in the desert. You have to follow him.
I'll see what I can do. Well, I guess it's time. We're gonna have to follow these tracks down over yonder. You jump into Succotass's back and ride like the wind, following the railroad tracks back into the desert. When you finally catch up, you stand up on Succotass's shadow and leap onto the back of the train like a real badass, just barely catching the edge of the roof and pulling yourself up. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Looks like Susie decided not to join you on account of not having a stuntman, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. Let's see what my... Not going to spend any experience points. What do you got? You are feeling neither fair nor square. It's time to take it back by force. Emperor Norton, I got a bone to pick with you, boy. Mental birds? Do it. I've had just about enough of you. Well, you've kicked this whole Norton problem down the road a ways. I mean, down the train a ways. I mean, he ran a ways further down the roof of the train. Oh, good. Somebody has built a rickety-ass bridge between these train cars. It's a ladder leading into the train car below. These guys look angry and confused. Whoa, mind the gap. Requires lockpicking level 3. Well, this is why I didn't upgrade any of my skills. Pick the lock. Investigate. You never wanted anything more in your life than you want to lift up this dome and see what's under it. But you're not sure you can muster the amount of culinary expertise it requires to properly reveal a dish of such presumed quality. Door between the dining car and the sleeper car is welded shut. Oh, nice flowers. People really shouldn't refer to themselves in the third person. Correct his grammar. It's Emperor Norton time. It's Norton time? Mental Birds 2.0. Norton went flying off the side of the train. Now he'll make a dramatic recovery from it. No way he'll make a dramatic recovery from that event. You should head up to the cab and see if you can find some way to steer this thing back to Frisco. Who's this guy hanging out on the top of a moving train with a knife? The train murderer. I like being able to fan the hammer twice. Victory. And that's why you shouldn't play with knives on top of trains that are speeding through the desert. You rifle through his pockets and they're empty, except for his luggage, and turns out his tag is number 3. Ooh, mind the gap. Mind the gap, little doggy. Maybe you'd better read that note on the wall first.
I've hidden the key to the forewarned passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeper car. Since seriously, the train murderer! Come to the roof of the sleeper car in the next 55 minutes if you want to murder in.
Indicated the forward passenger car in my luggage. Okay. Crazy. You open the door to the third passenger compartment and find nobody inside. Since a note in the murder said he was going to be on the roof of the train, means you couldn't be in his passenger compartment. Since there's no one inside his passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can only be a process of elimination be on the roof, which means the person who rented this compartment must be the murderer, probably. The only clue you find on here is a luggage ticket, though. It has the number 3 on it.
Excusez-moi, is there some way I may be of assistance, monsieur?
Sorry to bother you, but there's a murderer on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartment.
Sacre bleu, this is very serious, mon ami. Allow me to proffer to you the use of my low griselles.
I don't know what that means, but thank you. Let me just ask you one question.
Why, certainly, I am at your service.
Are you on the roof of the train?
The roof of the train, monsieur, right now?
That's right.
No, I am here in conversation with you.
Took a while to get that French down, but we got it. Speaking of ganking, these bosses became way easier with the asses and NPCs. Oh yeah, if you can summon in the asses and an NPC, the boss fight, they just gain more HP and they tend to aggro to the ashes more. That's actually an update that happened in patch 1.03 when they added in more NPC summons and more detailed map experience because people were having trouble progressing through the game the way that it was. So they reworked the boss's AIs to be more aggro toward NPCs and spirit ashes. If you can believe it. It's kind of crazy how much they made Elden Ring easier over subsequent patches. That way people would stop complaining about certain bosses being too hard. You open the door in the first passenger compartment. So occupies a little boy about 10 years old wearing a blue suit and knickerbockers.
No, hello, sir. Is there something wrong?
Nothing you don't need to worry about, kid. I'm on the trail of a bad guy.
Do you mean a murderer, sir? I'm pretty sure there's one on this train. They don't call me the world's greatest detective for nothing.
What's your name, kid?
I probably shouldn't say, sir. There might be a copyright thing.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one more question, and you should lock your door after I'm gone.
I understand, sir. What would you like to know?
Are you on the roof of the train?
Excuse me?
Murderer left a note saying he's on the roof of the train. Are you?
No, sir. I'm in my passenger compartment.
You finally make it to the passenger car, one car back from the locomotive, which may be confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train. So I could just say that the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself, and that is the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not the frontmost of the car. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly, Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it. He runs into the frontmost of the car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk. Maybe you could get some of the passengers to help break down the door and arrest him. Maybe you could just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anybody no more. The woman ignores you. This guy's totally franticking, which is a word I've just made up that means ranting in a frantic panic. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. This overweight man in a three-piece suit and a bowler hat is probably a banker or something. His eyes are closed and his posture is relaxed, but the clench of his jaw betrays his aggravation. The woman focusing on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf she's made could accommodate a whole marching band. This man is too busy ignoring his daughter to not ignore you. The little girl is peering out the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. This lady's flipping through a book titled Birds of Western Territory. Since most of the place is desert, it isn't a very long book.
Excuse me. Yeah? What is it?
Crazy jerk calling himself Emperor Norton has hijacked the train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him. I see. And? Will you help me?
No. It's kind of strenuous and perhaps even dangerous. I don't think so. I'm quite comfortable here. I prefer to avoid stress.
Further, please. Again. No. I'm supposed to avoid things that might raise my blood pressure. All right, sir. I'll confront Norton. Open up, Norton.
No!
All right, then I'm coming in.
Oh, yeah? You in my army, tough guy?
Just me and you crazy old bastard. Bing, bang, boom, baby. Hit the gritty, not the vape. Bing, bang, boom, baby. Uncle, he yields. Well, that's one way to deal with an antagonistic bureaucrat. Not strictly speaking, a legal or moral way, but it's hard to argue with success, especially when you're dealing with a crazy old bastard who poisoned your eyes and kidnapped an entire train. All right. That went pretty well. We've got the train back, sir.
You did it. Thanks, boss.
No problem.
We got the train laid right up to the station now, the first ever cross-territory railroad. Thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company and principally you. You did a real good job, Crane Birdson.
Oh, shucks. Don't mention it. It's time to go manifest some destiny. This was a one-way train, so there's no sense in going in there now. I wanted... Oh, Frisco Station. I understand. Looks like somebody on that train got a job as the projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody's figured out that they can charge for them yet. Doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll be right here, standing where you can keep playing if you want. Sure, show me the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions, like... With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job but in for an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco in compassion with pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named the most reasonable city by the Tuesday Evening Post. The idea of city life didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved down to the peninsula a ways and settled at Cow's Bane Farm, still fighting the good fight in her way. Hertz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. He called fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of Kerchefit is that you cannot stop talking about Kerchefit. Hurts till it hurts. The washboard guy and the jaw harp lady formed a band called Washmouth. They were popular, though, and you never met anyone who actually liked them. Looks like we need to get more people in this band. That's what that means. You solved 5 of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint and refresh the facade of the buttery biscuit. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, whoo-wee! You were remembered as a local hero in Dirtwater. Thanks to your efforts, it became twice the town it was before you got there. They even put a statue of you on the main street and washed away the first time it rained because it made out of salt, but still, it's a thought that counts, right? As for you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly penniless. Oh well, maybe Rufus can find somebody else to look up to. Well, we got quite a few hats here. I guess we only have 2 hats, huh? In 1906, all the remaining cows in the west were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from Hale. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus. The cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all the townsfolk of Dirtwater had had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing they were built to do. It's probably fine, near when everybody you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has moved to space. Still, though, it's a shame about the planet. There were some cool bars there. Thank you for playing. Extra special thanks. Interesting. Well, I guess that's all of Loathing in the West. That's the main story, at least. Look at all them beta testers. This game had more beta testers than, this game had more beta testers than Cyberpunk 2077. Because there were only 12 beta testers in that game. Alright, well, if you've enjoyed, you might also enjoy our free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet. Oh, it says the final cutscene. I understand. I guess there's a lot that we can still do, though. Whiskey on the rocks, eh?
It was a little funny the first time I heard it today.
So by now it should be a laugh riot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, though, why are you running that whiskey with a rock?
Not here to drink, doing important research.
What kind of research you do?
Testing the effects of various liquids on hypercrystalline thauomorphic diorites. Today's liquid is ethanol.
Maybe I'm kind of going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing you're some kind of scientist?
Good guess. Specifically, I'm an arcanologist.
Arcane magical rock?
Hey, not bad. You got it in one. Dr. Josie Morton, at your service.
I'm Crane Bergson. My second guess was going to be buttholes, but rocks don't have those.
Not typically, no.
Morton, any relation to that Emperor guy?
Who?
There was a weirdo outside calling himself Emperor Norton.
Are you asking me if I'm related to someone because our last names rhyme?
Well, not anymore. Have you met the professor?
The guy researching El Vibrato out by Gustavin Gulch?
That's him.
His work is really intriguing, but our fields of study don't overlap as much as you'd expect.
No? I'd have thought El Vibrato would be right up your alley. There's all kinds of magical rocks and that stuff.
Yeah, but those rocks were heavily modified by the El Vibratatrons. My interest is in magical rocks and their naturally occurring state.
Oh, I see. How's your whiskey experiment going?
Not great, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting much. This test should really be done with pure ethanol, but it's too hard to get that out here, so I'm trying whiskey just for the heck of it. The impurities in it would screw up my findings, even if I had any.
Well, that's a shame. Hey, your rock just turned blue.
That's unrelated. Hypercrystalline thauomorphic diorite turns blue every 23 minutes. I have a colleague who patented a design for a watch based on the property of it, but a 23-minute watch wasn't very useful. Plus, the whole cancer thing.
Cancer?
Yeah, did you think I wasn't drinking this because of the flavor? It's because I don't want a tumor that can yell its own name.
You need any help with your experiments?
Sure, I can always use more samples. If you find any interesting rocks, bring them by my house.
What counts as interesting? I haven't seen any rocks that turn blue.
Just anything a rock doesn't ordinarily do. Moving around on its own, defying gravity, displaying rudimentary intelligence.
What about a rock that plays the banjo?
Have you seen a rock that plays the banjo?
No, I was just what-ifing.
Louise, don't get my hopes up like that.
Well, I'll swing by if I find any interesting rocks.
All right, thanks. Hope to see you soon.
She pays her tab and fishes the rock out of her whiskey and leaves. You decide there's no sense in throwing the bathwater out with the baby, so you pocket the whiskey. Nice. There's another spittoon. Oh boy, another spittoon. Let's go. What's with the excitement? I've given up. This is the last spittoon in the game. I'm not going to try and convince you to not be the most disgusting person on earth anymore. Let's just do this. You kneel down on the floor and throw your arms around the spittoon, giving the greasy brass bucket a big hug. How about a kiss? Would you like to kiss it? You pucker up and give the spittoon a great big kiss right on the rim. Is there tongue involved? Well, I'll leave that up to you, but even without it, it tastes like a burning horse. I know you do, friend, and if it were legal in this country, I'd let you marry that spittoon and have a beautiful romantic honeymoon night with it, but unfortunately, you're going to have to settle for wearing it as a hat. You flip that beautiful brass bucket over and slap it on your head, drenching yourself in the hot brown tobacco spit. It washes down over your face and hair like a sewage waterfall, soaking your clothes, running down your collar, and slithering into your underwear and filling your boots. I can't even force myself to describe it in any more detail than that. You are the world's foulest human being. Congratulations.
I got a spittoon. What's it do? +6 mysticality and +11 spell damage.
This is a spittoon hat, which is to say it is a spittoon that you have turned upside down and placed on top of your head. That's good. It's a real Frisco fracas. That was fun. Well, I guess we've beat the game. The main storyline, at least. I feel like we've got a few more things we can investigate and inspect. And I think we'll do just that. Handful of loose teeth, skeleton bone, and an unrefined meat nugget. Fort unnecessary. Harried-looking young woman in a military outfit darts in front of the door as you enter.
Oh no, I can't be having any more misfits in this jerk ward. You can either swear to me that you're halfway competent, heck, even a quarter, and that you'll help sort out this crew of no-hopers, or you can just turn right back around and march double time.
Sure, my name's...
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that promise. Come on in. I'm Captain Harriet Davenport.
My name is Crane Birdson. What's the problem, Cap?
Problems! Welcome to Camp Fubar, where all the Army's idiots and rejects are sent, so they're out of the way. I've had it up to my eyeballs trying to run this place. Please help these morons figure out their malfunction so they can muster out of here and leave me in peace.
Can you give me some details?
Yeah. You'll need to talk to them individually for more information, but the brief is, we've got a scout who's blind as a bat, a cook who can't figure out how to make corned beef hash on a toast, a guy who can't load and fire a cannon without it blowing up or maybe shooting backwards, a guy who somehow, I can't for the life of me, figure it out, is too bow-legged to ride a horse, and a kid who was sent here because he can't figure out how to tie a bow tie. Oh, and just to put the icing on the cake, we have infinite goblins living in our storage shed.
Wow, all right, well, I'll begin to see the scope of your complaint.
Pal, you are not just whistling Dixie.
So, what'd you do to get sent here? You can hear her teeth grinding as she growls at you.
Do not ask.
Demo Man Scout. Demo Man Scout, Demo Man Scout. Y'all eating shit on a shingle? Howdy, Birdson. So we got a lot of misfits here. Who's left? Everybody. 10-4. I'll take care of it. You gotta squinch real hard as you approach. Howdy, do I know you? Your fuzzy silhouette don't seem familiar. Nope, just passing through. What do you do here?
Well, I'm guessing to be a scout, but I went and broke my only pair of glasses. Without them, I can't see a dang thing.
Maybe these will help?
Well, I'll be that ain't half bad.
Climbs up to the watchtower and looks around.
They work. I can see a dang thing. Hooray! Howdy.
Ha, what's wrong?
Gee willikers. Gee willikers. Now, I've had a pretty good job as the general's personal assistant, but I got fired and reassigned here.
What happened?
Everything was great at first. I'm pretty good at scheduling, and I can write shorthand, and I'm an A+ boot polisher, but then the general went and decided he'd look more serious and sophisticated with a bow tie, and he expected me to do the tying for him.
No good?
Nope, I can do a sheep shank, a bow line, and a clever hitch, but for the life of me, I can't get a bow tie to look right. The general sent me out here with one to practice on and said not to come back till I'd get it right.
All right, here. Grab the two ends like this. You want this side a little shorter, and that end crosses over the top, then under, and then up, and while on the other side there's a sort of zigzag, see? And then you bring the upper bit straight down, back around, and it folds under there, and then you pull them tight. Got it?
I think so. Let me try it.
So you go back and forth a few times until he finally gets it right without poking himself in the eye.
I think I've got it. Thanks a lot. Wait till I show the general.
Howdy, Private. Cooker. How appropriate. Well, it would be if I knew how to cook, like, even a bit. What seems to be the trouble?
Well, we've only got 2 ingredients here, and I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to combine them.
What are the ingredients?
Corned beef hash and toast.
What if you thought of the toast as a shingle? He nods and seeming to understand where you're going with this. And think of the corned beef as shinola. So you could put the corned beef hash on... No, sorry, I don't get it. Can we try again? Sure. Let's think of the toast as a shingle. And think of corned beef as a corncob pipe. Sure, let's try again. All right, so think of it as a... what does this say? Shit, your head? A hole in the ground? Let's try it again. A shingle. Your head. All right. Think of the toast as a road map. And think of the corned beef as... What's shinola? I don't know what shinola is, so let's try again. All right. Let's think of the toast as a shoe. And think of the corned beef as a hole in the ground. All right. A shingle. And then shinola. All right, let's try it again. Road map, corn bob pipe. All right. Road map, shinola. All right. Road map, your head. All right. Road map, A hole in the ground? All right. A shoe? Corn bob pipe? All right. A shoe? Shinola? Of course, I just put the corn. Of course, I just put the beef on the toast, just like Shinola on a shoe. I get it now. Thank you. All in a day's work. You shouldn't take their food. They'd probably never be able to get any more. This horse has 4 legs. Howdy there, they call me Private Bowlegs. I can see why. You seem uncomfortable. You ain't kidding. Look at my legs. They're bent so far out I can hardly touch both knees at once. Walking hurts like a dickens. Captain said it keeps you from riding a horse. Yep, they're too wide. Horse slips right out in between them. Uh-huh. Think I could ride a mule, though. What with them being a tad lower to the ground? Where would you get a mule? There's a place up north rents them out. I can't get out there by myself. So I need someone to go out and contract them, have them send me one. I'll check it out. Can I get my muscle up to 45, you think? Up to 37. What can I can wear something that boosts my muscle up the rest of the way, for sure. This is Moxie. Muscle, mysticality, armor, minus muscle, mysticality, moxie, muscle, minus muscle, armor, and moxie, muscle, strange head, that's 4 muscle. All right. Put that on. All right, muscle, nope, muscle, plus 5 muscle. Muscle's at 45. Let's just bend them back. You don't need a mule. This is fixable. Hold on a minute. Well, no, okay. With some grunts from you and some cries of pain from him, you normalize his legs. Now, great jumping Jiminy, man! Oh, don't be a baby. Look, they're much straighter now. I guess I can't deny that. Hooray. Howdy there. What's the haps? I'm supposed to be a cannoneer, but I'm terrible at loading cannons. They always explode, except not in the way they're supposed to explode. Or they just don't explode at all. Uh-huh. The only time I ever got one to fire right, the cannonball knocked my sergeant's hat off and he was standing behind me. I still can't figure out how that happened. So they assigned me to this loser squad and said I can't report back for proper duty until I figured out how to load a cannon right. Here, maybe this'll help. Oh, huh? Well, let's see. You flip through the pages, which have big numbered diagrams. Oh, you take the stick back out before you put the cannonball in? Well, that certainly sounds easier. Carefully follows along the directions in his book and successfully fires a cannonball over the wall of the fort. Oh, I did it! Wow, great! Thanks a lot! I'm gonna get my new assignment right away! Important gun storage, no goblins. You open the door crack and take a peek. Naturally, the shed is crammed full of goblins to the ceiling. They're barely recognizable as individual goblins. Great job! That's everyone dealt with and out of here! And that means I'm finally out of this hellhole too! If we ever cross paths again, I really owe you one! Captain Davenport frisbees her clipboard, snaps you a salute, and marches out of the fort. You gain 300 experience. All in a day's work. For real, Ong no cap. For real. Oh, we have this is mysticality. Okay. So we'll put on the extra black hat back on, and then the nasty ring. What if I'm going to equip all of the dirty stuff that we found? Revolting Baroche, Spit-Tune hat, Spit-Soaked pants, and Spit-Soaked boots. I am the one that's covered in the tar. Well, that was a fun experience. There's Doc Morton's place. There's the Alamo Rent-A-Mule up to the north, along with Last Custard, but I do believe this is a good place to wrap on up, everybody. So thank everybody for tuning on in. I think we're going to upload this video up onto the YouTube. And we'll just let it there for people to come by and hang out and have a good time with. So thanks everybody for tuning in today. Hope you all had fun. As always, thank everybody that's following the channel and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for that wonderful support, everybody. And until the next time I see you, I hope you all stay safe and take care out there. Remember to mind your manners, everybody. No, see y'all in the next one, everybody. Top G, thank you, linguistics. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. Good night.